Fuller for the lower back. Hi, I'm William Fuller, certified massage therapist, wellness educator, and founder of Vision Body Mind. And today we're going to be looking at foam roller for the lower back, or in particular, should we really be doing foam rolling for the lower back? Now, this is going to be a very short video, just a couple of minutes, because when I'm working with my clients, I do therapeutic massage here in downtown San Francisco. Many of my clients are stuck behind a desk for many long hours during the day, so not a big surprise that low back pain is something that they're very familiar with. Now, for me, it's very important that we decide what kind of degree the pain is that you're experiencing there. If you're getting any kind of tingling numbness down in through the leg, you need to make sure that you're working with a healthcare professional. Chances are that you want to be checking with your healthcare provider if foam rolling is something that you should be doing, and you want to start thinking about specifics, because we want to make sure that we're not doing more damage than we are good. And with something like sciatic pain or herniated disc, it's just not worth taking that risk. It just takes a little bit more time to speak to a professional, not Google. Dr. Google does not know your case, does not know your back. So make sure that you speak to your healthcare provider. If you don't have one, then please just spend a little bit of extra money just to go see a healthcare professional, get their opinion to make sure that what you're doing is correct. Because I've got clients that have used the foam roller and it hasn't worked out for them. We've spent quite a bit of time helping it. Now, in saying that, I'm a huge fan of the foam roller and doing self-massage to help relieve low back pain. So I'm not saying that self-massage techniques and fascial release for the low back isn't good for you. Just as a caveat, I'm saying just make sure that you're careful, that you know what you're doing when you're doing it, okay? So what I do recommend, if it's the low back, I'm actually a fan of not foam rolling the low back if we're foam rolling the foam roller on a horizontal plane and you're rolling against it. Reason being, if we've got our discs here and here in the low back, okay, this is great, discs here and here, and you're foam rolling those vertebrae and you've already got a slight herniated disc or some things a little bit suspicious down there, then obviously you're going to be putting pressure on the spine. That's not good for the disc and it's not going to help you heal, okay? So some of you might be tempted to do some stuff on the side tissues, like the QL, the erector spinae in the low back. But it could be the same thing. So what I actually recommend is a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball, if you prefer a little bit firmer, to work the tissue in the low back up the erector spinae. You can work the tennis balls all the way up to the spine. Don't forget, it's tissue running all the way up. One of the medical doctors at Harvard University, one of the medical teachers there, describes the fascia of the back as connecting the hips to the shoulders. So you don't just have to be working the low back if you want to help. And if you do have a site of pain there, it's best to try and release around it before you actually release on top. Now, foam rolling, what I love to do that's going to help work with that low back pain if you don't have a flat back, is a flat low back there, but is to lie on the foam roller vertically. So the spine is running along it, the top of the head up here, the sacrum comes down through here, and you just put you're on the bottom of your feet, arms out by your side, and what that does is that helps decompress the spine there. And if you do it nice and slow, nice and gentle, just take arms out to the side, take 10 deep breaths, and just kind of feel the top of the spine being pulled to the top end of the foam roller, and the sacrum being pulled down towards the bottom. And as you start to do that and you take those deep breaths, you're going to start to feel the tissue releasing, because the reason why the tissue is tight in the first place is it's trying to protect the back. It's tightening up for a reason. It's not this evil thing that's come to destroy your life. It's actually trying to do you a favor. So it's important that you work it properly and progressively, and you just don't go diving in there. Oh, my friend said he uses a foam roller and it helped his low back pain. It's a little bit more than that, and we want to start thinking and educating ourselves a little bit more on how to use these tools. They're very effective tools, they're very cheap tools, and it's things that you can incorporate into your daily, weekly program that's going to get great effects for you. Now, of course, for me, the main thing is, how do we prevent the tension in the first place? How do we prevent the low back pain in the first place? And for me, step number one for that is to increase your awareness. And that's why you'll find, if you head over to the website, visionbodymind.com, there is a free 5-day posture challenge. It's just 5 very short posture audio meditations that are designed for you just to listen to while you're sitting at your desk. It cues you into your head positioning. The reason why the head is important is that most of us kind of start this kind of rounded C shape when we're sitting in front of our desk or standing in front of our desk. And that's the beginning of this kind of C curve that's going to start to create that low back pain as well if we're rounding outwards. So if we can start to build our body awareness, then we can discover what's causing the tension in the first place. Let me say that again. What's causing the tension in the first place? Very important that we start to think this way. We're very much in this kind of treat the symptom kind of mentality. But the way that the new science is moving, the way healthcare is moving now, the new good healthcare is one that's treating the cause of the problem in the first place. So let's start to shift our mindset on this, and let's start moving forward so you can get yourself out of back pain, start moving yourself forward with a happy, healthy, active life. Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for spending that short amount of time with me today. If you like this video, you think someone else could find it helpful, then please share this on social media. If you enjoyed the video and you'd like to get a little bit more information on releasing fascia, helping to work with your back pain, or any other pain, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel below. And then, like I said before, make sure you head over to the Vision Body Mind website in order to sign up for that free Posture Day challenge. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Here's to your future of foam rolling and to living a happy, healthy, active life.